Hello. Welcome to Live Studio at SAP TechEd Las Vegas 2017. My name is Karin Tillotson. I am an SAP mentor as well as an SAP customer. I'm an IT director at the Coca-Cola company. I'm here today with Andy Cobbold, who is the Group Vice President and Head of the Global Support Center of North America. In this interview, we are going to talk about next generation support and what customers can expect to help them manage their on-premise, cloud, and hybrid complex landscapes. So Andy, last year you met with a group of SAP mentors and did an interview such as this to talk about next generation support. What achievements have you made since then?
Well, thanks very much, Karin. It's great to be back here at TechEd. Last year I spoke about how the Internet of Things, cloud computing, real-time computing is really compelling us to move to this next generation of support. We're trying to accelerate the way we provide support and connect our customers in real time to our engineers. And I actually demoed last year the expert chat service, which we just launched. In the 12 months since, we've continued to enhance expert chat. We've added screen sharing, for example. We've also added a tile to the front page of our One Support Launchpad to make it much easier to get into. And overall, we've had an excellent response. We have had more than 40,000 chats in that time, so this is really mainstream for us now. We also get great feedback from customers, and we solve close to 70% of those chats on the first interaction, so that's really a big step forward. We've also, since last year, launched a non-technical chat service. We get somewhere in the region of 5,000 plus non-technical chats every month. So that's another very popular channel. The One Support Launchpad has also undergone quite a lot of changes over the last year. We've done a lot to make it easier to use. It's much more easy to use on a mobile device now. And actually, we've redesigned quite significantly the search component. So there's a brand new user interface for search. We've actually got better boosting, best bets. And in addition to those changes to search, we've also continued to extend what we make visible to Google. So, and other search engines to make it much easier for customers. We've launched a WhatsApp channel. For some products, we've actually launched a new knowledge asset, Guided Answers, where we share some of our troubleshooting techniques with customers. And of course, probably the most significant thing is we've launched the Schedule an Expert service since last year, in which we launched it at Sapphire this year. And that's where you can make a 30-minute appointment with a support expert to help get your problems resolved. So, as you can see, we've been pretty busy executing on our next generation support vision.
Okay. Are there any additional items that customers can expect from next generation support in the near future?
There are. I mean, we're certainly not slowing down here. There's a lot that's coming, continued improvements to the Launchpad based on work that we're doing with various focus groups, our Cloud Availability Center. There's a lot of work going on to build much more supportability into the products themselves, new features and functions to really aid the support. Beyond that, we have a huge focus on knowledge, and it's making that knowledge available to our customers beyond anything else as quickly as we can. And one example of that is we've recently launched one of the so-called MOOCs, a massively open online course for the NetWeaver core area in support. And in the first week, we had over 11,000 people register for that. So we're continuing to evolve the way that we reach out to customers and that we make our knowledge available. But lots more to look forward to. And the Schedule an Experts service is really new, and I encourage everybody to go out there and take a look at it.
Okay, so yeah, you've mentioned now this Schedule an Expert a couple times in the new live support channel. Would you please show us how this works?
Yeah, I'd be happy to. I've got a demo here that I can just run through. The first thing to note is that on the One Support Launchpad, you don't get the Schedule an Expert tile by default. So you need to go to the Personalized tab in the top left-hand corner. Click on that Personalized tab, and then you get taken to a list of all the tiles that you can add to your profile. Now what we'll see in here is if we scroll down to the miscellaneous section, we'll see that we've got the Schedule an Expert tile and the Chat with an Expert. You can add both of those to your profile. You simply click the plus sign, select the My Home to add it to your profile, and then click Save. And then when you go back, if we go back and click the Home button, you'll see that it now appears on your profile every time you log in. So if we just go into that service now, Schedule an Expert, it's really very straightforward. You simply click on it, and you're taken to this screen, which will allow you to book an appointment, look at upcoming ones, even look at ones that you've completed in the past. So if we just click on Book Now, we ask a couple of questions. Here we're going to ask, can you add some details of really what your question is or your problem? Then we're going to present you here with some systems that you've recently used, so tell us which system it's on. And then the only other question we're going to ask you is really what component are you using to enable us to get to the right engineer for this session, so that we can make it highest value for both us and for you. So we'll select the component, and then when we move to the next step, we will simply present you with 10 days to choose from. You simply select the day that works best for you to have the Schedule an Expert session, and then you're presented with the times that you can meet with the engineer on that day. So again, this is shown for your local time zone, so you just simply choose the time that's most convenient for you, and really the only thing left to do is to provide us any more information that you want the engineer to have in advance of the session. So if we click to the next step, we'll just give you a box here where you can type in any information you'd like to. That's really it. Beyond that, we click Review here, and it will allow us to go see everything that we've typed in, and we are able to make changes at that point if we need to, and then we hit Submit, and that's it. You get a confirmation. You can actually click there to add it into your own calendar, as you'd expect. And when you view the upcoming ones here, you can see any that you've got upcoming with all the information, and you can cancel, you can edit still. And the one nice feature here is also from within here, there's always a link to the Skype meeting to allow you to go straight from there into the Skype meeting when it's time. So we're really excited about this service. It's really gotten a lot of traction since we launched at Sapphire. I encourage anybody that hasn't tried it to go out there and try it, and to book their 30 minutes with a support expert to get their problems, their questions answered. So.
Well, thank you, Andy, for letting us know about the updates for next generation support.
You're very welcome.
As an SAP customer, I actually look really forward to checking out the Schedule an Expert new functionality. I'll be doing that in the near future, I'm sure. I'd also like to thank our audience for tuning in to this session on next generation support. Thank you.